Okay, so this is the explainer video for level 1 Jingle Bells. This seems like a big song because there's a lot going on there. But just like with everything else, guys, if you break it down into small parts, it becomes really, really easy. So here's the first small part that I'd like for you guys to take down. This bit right here. Bum, 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 0, 0, 3, 1. If you start scanning the rest of the piece, 0, 0, 3, 1. It shows up there, it shows up there. 0, 0, 3, 1. Okay. So once you kind of identify a part that you know you're going to be able to see more frequently, that's where you need to focus your time on. There's a string skip that happens. And then 3 and 1 on the second string like this. Okay, one more time. It goes like this. 1, 2. Okay. Take just that small section of it at first. That's what's important. Okay. That was exciting. Let me see if I can move this real quick. Go over here. Okay, I'll just close it for now. All right. What I would strongly recommend right here. Okay. In Soundslice, there's a tool that lets you loop things. I would recommend turning it on. And let's just get rid of that. Okay. I'd recommend turning this tool on and using it to practice just these small sections at a time. Okay. So if you know bum, 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 you know that that's a part that you're going to see multiple times in the song. I like to do this. Turn that count in on. And I just want to practice that a few times. So I'll take the tempo, BPM, which stands for beats per minute, slow it down to something that I feel is reasonable, hit the play button. One, two, it will repeat again. Okay. And you basically just do the same thing over and over again until you feel comfortable with it. Start with it slow, even slower than 69 if you need to, okay? Hit it again. Okay. Once you feel good about it, at whatever tempo it is that you're working at, don't be in a hurry to do it. Get just that one small section and get that locked down and then move on to the next thing, okay? There you go. And real quick, so here's my fingers. Both hands. 1, 2, here's measure 1. Okay. Take that small section of it as many times as you feel like you need to get it down. All right, cool. Once you have that kind of sorted, let's take a look at the next possible challenging section right here, which is, again, it's another string skip. Bum, 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 bum. What I like about this is you can see 2, 1, 0, 3. We've got one of each number here, 2, 1, 0, 3, which means that when I'm getting ready to play this, watch this. I can kind of leave all of my fingers there, right? 2, 1, 0, 3. If I have all of my fingers down, I can kind of leave them in place, right? So I'm a pretty lazy guitarist. Anytime I can move less and get more notes played, I'm a pretty happy guy. 1, 2, I do it again. 1, 2, do it again. Okay. Keep your fingers, if not in place, then close to where they're going to land, and I think you'll be okay. Okay. And then here's the last little section. Bum, 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 bum. Take small parts, little pieces, and do only those until you have them down. Okay, here's the other part I'd like for you to take out. 2, 3, again. 2, 3, one more time. Third finger, first string. Open it up to your pointer finger. Oops. Hook your ring finger around to catch the second string, and then open on the first string. Okay. Oops. Yikes. Nothing to it. Go slow. Do it in small pieces. That's the way to tackle this piece and any piece that you start working on. Okay. Let's move on to the next part of the song. You're only responsible for measures 1 through 16 today. So you can see by looking, here's measures 1 through 9. Ba-da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dun-dun-dun-da, ba-da-da-da-dum, bum, 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 bum. When you look at measure 9, da-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum. Hey, basically from here to here, that's the same. Woo, we like that. Anytime we can take a piece of music and learn it once and then play it multiple times, we are happy. We've also got this happening for us too. If you look here, bum, 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 and this, da-da-da-dum, 2, 1, 0, 3. Get that thing that we just learned, leaving our fingers in place? Nails, man, super, super easy. So the only thing that's different is this last little tail section here. So let's take a couple of minutes and just work through that one. Okay, goes like this. Ring finger, 3rd fret. You can either slide or reach out with your pinky, whatever is comfortable for you. Okay. This would be a great example of another place to use that cycle tool that we talked about, the looping tool. Let me erase some of these. I'll put this guy away for the time being. Okay. Hit this, the little circle. It's going to loop a section of music over and over again until you feel comfortable with it. Okay. And I like to go all the way up until where it says "oh." So I want to basically take down this section of the song and then stop here and have it give me another 4 count. Let's go slow. We'll go at 74. Okay. And I can't move this. I'm sure I will be able to someday, but just not today. Oh, that didn't help. All right, here we go. Here's how this section of the song goes. Watch. Either slide. Okay, you can slide using your ring finger, or you can do this. Okay. Or you can do this. Use your pointer finger. Watch what slides. Okay. So my pointer finger is more of my anchor there. You can even do it here. Told you guys plenty of times, I really don't care what method you use to figure out what works for you. Try a lot of stuff. The best guitar players do. You don't get stuck with just one thing. You try a bunch of things, and then when you find something that works, you're like, cool, I'm going to start doing that. And then what you find that does work for you may not work for you forever. So just be open-minded. Be cool with trying a lot of things. Be cool with being terrible at something for a little bit while you're kind of getting to know what it's all about. And then the longer you go, the better you're going to get. It's that simple. So break it down into small sections. Measure 1 for sure. Say get this one nailed down. Okay. Get this one nailed down. Measure 5. This one, it's not too tough, but I would recommend doing it. And then this last section here. If you need to, take just those sections slowly with the looper on. Do them over and over again and get those individual sections nailed down. Then try to do the whole thing strung together. Cool? All right. I know you can do it, guys.